Good morning, Cabell Midland. We are coming at you pre-recorded from the newsroom. My name is Manny Gonzalez.
And I must ask.
What?
What do you mean? What's up with the hair?
Oh, thought I'd try something different.
It looks like a cry for help.
Noted. Anyway, the talent show happened.
Did you go?
I did. I was gonna audition, but they wouldn't let me.
What did you audition for?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
The chicken wakes up like she does every morning to the sounds of her husband's screams. Sat in the dark on the eggs she is warming. I
sing in the choking room. I try to find cheap the fume. For this morning can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the golden ocean. Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. Between all the land and the sky, being by never forgiving. Nobody knows you and neither do I. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you'd say. They were never true. And the games you'd play, you would always win. But I set fire to the rain.
For this, I honestly didn't. I threw this together last night and a little bit of the day before. It was a little bit last minute because we kind of tried out before spring break, and then I was busy the whole time during spring break. But, I mean, it turned out pretty well.
We prepared a lot of heavy lifting. I've been working out for a year to prepare for this. High protein diet, chicken, rice, broccoli every day, 5 times.
So I prepared by practicing, but more specifically, I kind of played through the song right before I went on stage. That way it kind of got rid of, all the nerves.
Just my song in the weeks leading up to it, and then right before I went on stage, I warmed up with some friends, and then I was ready.
I looked at a bunch of songs that I like singing, and I kind of just chose one of them that I thought would be best.
Honestly, it went better than I thought it would. I was a little bit concerned about some of the dialogue, but we seemed to kind of gain traction as the show progressed.
It went well. We lifted very well. There were a few hiccups carrying out tables, but I think we did fine.
At first it was definitely really nervous, playing the first few notes, but after I got in the song, it wasn't too bad, and it was just, just playing the piano.
I thought it was really fun. It's cool to get to perform in front of the school because you know everybody, and it's a time where they get to see you do something that you love, and they don't typically see that. So
I thought it was a little nerve-wracking, but I think it was, it was fun.
I don't know what to expect. I really hope for some turnout, that's all I can say, but I think it'll be pretty good.
If we could get some more props, that'd be great. We love carrying stuff. Yeah.
I might dress up a little bit more because, I know the judges are going to actually be there, and, I'm hoping that I do honestly just as well as I did in this first performance because I really do think I did okay in this first performance, and yeah, I'm hoping tonight holds good results.
I expect it to go really well. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think the energy will be really high because everyone will be in their performance outfits and there'll be judges there and everyone's friends and family. So
Just having fun with everyone. Like, sometimes the talent show isn't all about it. Sometimes it's like just spending time with people who like the same things you do.
That Vader, you are not the father! Order! Therefore, I will have to award full custody to Mr. Welch.
This year's NCAA March Madness tournament is all wrapped up.
One of the 4 first seeds, the Florida Gators, took home the trophy after they took down the Houston Cougars in a hard-fought championship game.
This is only the second time in history that all 4 1 seeds have made it to the Final Four, and there not being much bracket busters, with only 3 of the first 32 games being upsets.
Here are some exciting moments from the last few games of this season. The Final 4 games were last weekend.
The first game we had was Florida coming from behind and beating the Auburn Tigers.
With Auburn being up all game, led by their 3-star Walter Clayton, Oliver Riex, and Alex Condon, came back and ended up beating Auburn.
Then later that night we had Houston beating star-studded Duke. In a thrower with Duke up 6 with 47 seconds left with the ball and a 92.9% chance to win, they did the impossible, losing. Houston, coming back, leading with 14 seconds left, they stopped Duke and won in a thrilling upset fashion, sending number 1 seeded Duke home.
Then in the championship, we had a great game between Houston and Florida, with it coming down to the wire, and with a few seconds left, Florida getting a stop to win the national championship.
March Madness never fails to disappoint, always ending in a dramatic fashion. Let's go ask some of our students how their brackets have done.
Hello, I am here with
Jazz Moore.
Did you do a March Madness bracket?
Yeah,
How'd it go?
it went good.
Like, what'd you get on it?
Well, in the women's, I got like the championship, right? Like I got UConn winning, and then in the men's, I had Auburn winning. That obviously didn't happen, but they made it to the Final Four, so.
Jake Asbury.
Who did you have to win in the bracket?
I took Auburn. They got cheated by the refs. Should have been national champs. War Eagle. Brody Stewart.
Did you do a March Madness bracket?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you do on it?
I did all right. I think it was like 90% correct.
Who'd you had winning?
Houston.
All right, thank you.
Overall, the season of the NCAA men's basketball is predictable. Hopefully next year there will be some more shakeups and underdog victories and some excitement.
We'll see.
Let's move on to the scores competition.
Last April 4th, Marshall University held their annual scores competition, where students around the tri-state can submit things and get awarded on those things.
Some of our very own students won, and even KNYT News itself got second place in the news broadcast.
We all know we should have got first place.
Yeah, it was rigged.
Scores is an academic festival with numerous categories to go into and compete in. Taking place on April 4th, Marshall University hosted the academic festival despite the rain and flooding. At the festival, students were able to compete in academic competitions, explore their career interests, and were given the opportunity to get free stuff such as a Marshall bag and t-shirt. This academic festival included pre-submission competitions, day of competitions, and team competitions to get involved in. Some categories within the competitions that students were able to attend were art and design, writing, music, math, foreign language, and many more. Some of those competitions, out of the numerous amount available to students, were Greek and Roman mythology, Spanish Level 2, general physics, film analysis, creative writing short story, photojournalism feature video, and even theatrical costume design. Team challenges like participating in a math quiz bowl or GPS scavenger hunt were available to help gain team bonding skills with your friends. A team competition some night news cast members participated in was the Marshmallow Challenge. Jazz, Emily, Lincoln, and me were given spaghetti noodles, tape, and rope to make the biggest tower we could that would be able to hold a marshmallow on top. We were given 2 rounds of about 20 minutes to complete the tower. Sadly, it fell over both rounds before we were judged. For these academic competitions, you were given free range and responsibility to make it to each competition on time at the given location of where it was taking place on campus. This allowed students to experience college-level responsibilities. The rain was very unforgiving that day though. Luckily for our amazing students here at the castle, they brought home medals to show off their hard work. Congratulations to Kennedy Fisher, who won first place in Alumni Profile, Night News, Lexi Shepard and Jazz Moore, who got third in podcast production, Midland Newscast, who got second in television newscast, Sammy Meek, who got second place in acting comic monologue, Elizabeth Ann Kinghorn, who got second in art and design, Catherine Berry, who got third in art and design, Sammy Meek, who got first in music voice, Grace Combs, who got first in news writing, and Midland dancers Ella Fetty and Kennedy Fisher, who got third in dance group.
Prom happened last Saturday.
Oh yeah, I went. It was great.
Yeah, I know. I saw you jumping all over the place.
That wasn't me. That was a different guy.
Are you sure? Because you kind of like stand out.
No, that was somebody. I'm not remembering any of this now.
No. I think it was definitely you. You were like screaming and crying when Mr. Bright. Yeah, I think so. Do you remember now?
I might have party rocked a little bit too hard.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Anyway, did you know that the Easter Bunny is a commercial institution invented to sell candy and eggs?
Well, the egg prices are so high now, we're going to be decorating lemons.
Hear that?
What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, what's your favorite type of Easter gift?
A chocolate bunny rabbit.
Emily.
Emily, you got this. What do you prefer? Bunny or chick peeps?
Bunny.
Tristan Bentley.
Tristan, what type chocolate rabbit do you get on Easter?
I don't know. Probably a cookies and cream.
Addison Ford.
Addison, do you go Easter hunting on Easter? Egg hunting?
Yeah, I do.
Jacob Fitzpatrick.
Jacob, do you go egg hunting on Easter?
No, I don't.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of KNYT News. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Manny. Stay classy, Cowboy Midland.
Anchorman.
No, I came up with that.
That's definitely an anchorman.
Get a load of this guy.
Just end it.
Can you ask me a different question?
Oh, like
Chocolate.
Mouthful. Chocolate.
Don't know where I'm going.